Hello, hello, Spear here. It's the classic Lotus 79 on iRacing today at Oulton Park. They're talking about wings on the sets. I've got too much wing. I got a slow set, but it's safer. And I really needed to do a little bit more preparation with it, but I didn't. And there you have it. We just did the camel race. And boy, my paw is killing me. Let's get to the grid. All right. Well,
way to make it on fuel safely.
So that means I have too much fuel. Yes, I have 2 laps too much. And I'm going to get lapped, so I'm going to have 3 or 4 laps too much. Yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff I should have done, but I just cannot. My paw is killing me. These back-to-back races are very tough on me. If I could just drive one-handed. All right. Slow and sure wins the race. Let's be safe. Oh, man. Oh, it hurts just to try to turn left.
Green flag.
Oh, things are happening up there. People are fighting out to be last behind me. Holy!
Right side, left side. Clear,
Toledo!
Clear, right side.
What was that? Who's just going straight? I don't know what's going on here. Let me let these guys by.
Right and clear.
That was rewind and watch that, but it just seemed like you know what happened is I guess whoever went straight at the corner, they were in some kind of incident, and the person behind them slammed on the brakes because they were right behind the incident, and the person who was in front of me, named I don't know who, landed in the back of them and sent them off to the side. So that's what I think happened. But it's always shocking when you see someone shoot out to an angle, but it's cost us.
Heads up.
Oh boy, another one off. He's gotten going again. Yeah, so Oulton Park. Well, I ain't got time to talk. I'm not doing anything. Oulton Park has never been really good to me. Oh, this guy, don't. Yeah, I gave as wide a berth as I could. I've never had good results at Oulton Park, often very unsafe results. Some of the races here really stick in my mind as unbelievable amounts of spins and accidents. So I've gone the safe route. I really needed to spend more time with the setup though, to fine tune it for me, but I just could not. I could not turn any more laps. And if I was in so much pain, I completely forgot to do what I was supposed to do anyway. So there you have it. What's done is done. We're in the race. For car number 19, goal 1, well, goal 1 finish. Goal 2, meet our car number. Out of 24 starters, and everybody is still running. I don't know who that was who started from the pits, but boy, they came out right behind me. I actually thought about pit start, which, you know, I kind of wish I had. Because the pit lane is so short. Somebody's gone off there. 2 people have gone off there. Was that Ben? That second one looked like Ben's car. I couldn't tell. I didn't look at the relative, but maybe. Although I'm not always up to date on paints. Oh, there's another guy up. Yeah, see? So, things happen here. They're shady in the pits, I guess.
17.5.
Yeah, we're going slow, but we're still on the track. That's the idea. We're going slowly. We're not burning up the time sheets. We're still on track because I've had a lot of trouble here. Getting to the end in one piece and not being. If I could beat those 3 cars behind me that are either slow or damaged, I would be all right with it. 18. Ugh. 18th out of 24 is not so good, but I do not feel comfortable here. I really did take the extra and a lot more wing than everybody else. A lot more. Which means they're going a lot faster. But my car is hopefully more planted. And trying to be extra careful in the corners as well. Well, driving extra carefully and piling on the wing.
1:17.1.
It's going to slow me down a lot, a second or two. Believe it or not, Monday I won the practice race. That's with a different setup. And in the practice race, I don't have to worry about, you know, being real careful and making sure I finish the race. It's, you know, do the best you can. And I won that race. Admittedly, the top guy I was chasing did crash out in front of me in turn one on one of those laps. Turn one's pretty tricky. If you go too far wide, you're getting on the grass, you're going to lose it into the wall. And that's what happened. So it wasn't entirely off pace, but did have a good pace. I did beat people behind me. So, but you know, I knew this one was not going to be that way. There are many, many good drivers here today. So yeah, we'll do the best we can, but don't expect miracles. Well, if you're here expecting miracles, you are.
On the right.
Uh-oh. There's somebody else, though. That's what's happening. See, you don't know if they have help or they're doing it to themselves.
17.7.
I'm going to guess about 50-50. 50% of the accidents, somebody did it to you. 50% of the accidents you did to yourself. I don't know which is worse. You know, you often think about which is worse. If you do it to yourself, you feel bad. You're like, oh man, that was stupid. Why did I do that? If somebody else does it to you, at least you don't feel like an idiot. Man, I can't believe I did that. But then you're upset that somebody did it to you. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. These two are fighting it out. That's good for me, I suppose. They're slowing each other down, letting me get near. Of course, if they do have an incident and tangle and could block the track, that would not be ideal. So I guess our pace isn't horrible. I mean, if we're keeping up with guys, we don't have anybody, you know, anybody shooting up from behind. So, but, you know,
1:17.5.
all these little 17s. Oh, somebody over there. Man, I can barely see that car. That's why I don't like having black cars. Really dark colored cars. I don't want to do that. I never do that. I mean, pink and red and all kinds of colors, because people got to be able to see it, and I could not. I could barely see that car. When he was off the track, you know, you got the wall right behind you, so you're not contrasting against anything. And the black car on a black wall in the shade, I'm like, I have no idea. You know, I could not see him at all.
The lead did on 1:13.2.
You know, I want people to be able to see me ahead of them, behind them, in the mirrors. Well, at least I stand a chance at, you know, if you see me, at least I stand a chance that you'll avoid me. Alright, so that was the guy behind. That was the guy who went off with the black car. He is apparently gaining back. So, unfortunately.
1:17.3.
Oh, there's somebody else over there. See, now I can see that car more. It had some red on it. Like red and blue. The red bits stuck out. I'm lifting and feathering when I need to. Be extra careful. Guy behind getting closer and closer. Guy in front getting closer and closer. What's going on here?
1 minute 16.8.
Oh, that's what's going on. I'm speeding up. What's wrong, Spear?
Left side. You're clear.
I was too far inside, I think, entering that corner. Oh, there's Shady behind us. I'm looking at the relative for a second on the straight, and he is a lap down at least. That's unfortunate for Shady. We just did the camel race with Shady. Shady does the camel race with us. Ben's in here, and Shady, and I think it allows Olsen. There's several guys who do the camel race and then this one. But boy, with only one arm, it's difficult.
1 minute 18 class.
I don't know if I can keep this up. What is this, week 10? This is week 10? It can't be week 10 already. Week 9? Oh, maybe it is week 10. Holy mackerel. I gotta check see if it's week 10, because if so, I did not expect week 10 to be here so soon. Oh, that guy's gotten by the yellow car in front of me. What do you call that, yellow? Kind of a yellowish orange. I don't know what you call it. Some people call it orange, some people call it yellow. I don't know what to call it. I might be faster than the car in front of me. I was gaining on him for a while. But I'm guessing we're pretty equal pace. I haven't really seen anywhere that, even if I do get close to him, it doesn't seem like there's somewhere where I feel particularly fast compared to him. So that might be something. Alright. Well, where's Ben? That's our question today. You know, I was using that one spotter that would tell me where Ben was. And he'd always lie. He was always wrong. He'd always give me the wrong position for Ben. And me. Give me my wrong position. I don't know how that happens. But, I got rid of that spotter. Just using the iRacing spotter. We're pretty happy with it. Oh. But I do wish I could keep track of Ben more. Alright, so it looked like P11 there, car 14 came back, had a little incident. Let's see if he, oh, and Laos. He must have gotten together with Laos. Oh, he's really slow. Oh yeah, he's really slow. He should pull off the track. You gotta pull off the track, dude. Nope. Let the car in front of me go. Get in behind him. Thanks, man. Jeez, come on.
Clear.
That was no fun. I mean, that happened with this racing. I mean, I'm glad to get the position, but I wish I would have kept closer to John ahead.
1 minute 18.2. The car behind you, Speedy.
Yeah, thought he was. That's 2 races in a row where somebody who's pitting has held me up. This is just bad luck. I mean, think of the real world. It happened in the real world, so I'll let him get it out of the way more, but oh well. Yeah, pushing a little too hard, Spear. Pushing a little too hard. I'm trying. I would like to get up to John, see what happens. Not gonna lie. I am trying. We're only on lap 11. I see Costa coming up, so this is not going to be a. We're going to have trouble because I think a lot of people are going to come to pass. There were some really good drivers in here. You know, I don't mind Costa laughing at me every race. That's just one car, but when you get to like a train, that's.
1 minute 16.7. That was your lap of the session.
So yeah, I told you I was trying. I'm not making stuff up. My leg's itchy. I don't know if it's really itchy, if it's just nerve stuff. See, we're back to lifting a little bit more so I can brake here. I didn't lift and braking at the right-hander kind of a lot more sketchy. Very alive. Okay, so we look okay from behind. Those guys are not gaining on us. But I don't really feel like I'm closing in on car ahead. Maybe a tiny bit. Still lots of laps left. I'd feel better if he like made a mistake. I see other people making mistakes. That's why I thought it would be so important to be careful. I see a lot of people make mistakes. This is one of those tracks that can catch you out. When you're giving it all you can, this track can be very difficult. Some of the corners are very difficult at top speed, and the walls are fairly close. I feel closer. Uh-oh, don't back up. Oh, that was the guy who's already passed me once, I think. His name looks familiar. Car 12. I don't know if he was the guy who passed me, who was in front, started in front, spun, and passed me, and might have spun again. I don't know if it was that guy or some other guy. A lot of these guys I know from all the other races we've done, but some of them I don't. And he has got it going again and is not too far away, so I'm worried about that. All right, so I got two potentially fast guys behind me, number 12 and number 1. Who's going to get me first?
Watch that car down there.
Oh
Stay
boy.
Right.
I don't know what that was.
1 minute 16.6. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Trying to catch John, trying to stay away from. Oh, that must have been the car in front of John must have spun. That must have been what Jim was on about. Car behind is getting bigger in my mirrors. Holy mackerel. I got no answer for the guys behind. They are gaining hand over fist on me. I'm just happy to stay with John. The guys behind are flying.
Pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 7.2.
7.2.
1 minute 16.9.
Okay, well that was all right. Yeah, oh yeah, he's way back there now. All right, that worked out well. I don't know what happened. You rewind. You can check out the mirror, the virtual mirror in the middle.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not at 5.
No, he is not. He is slightly quicker. Slightly quicker.
Left side. Clear him. Clear.
I gave up a lot of time there. Probably lost a second to the car ahead of me, but it's always much better to be passed on the straight than to be harassed in the corners by a far superior driver. And hopefully he holds up the car in front. She may not have done. 17.2, slowing down that much to let the leader go by him. That's pretty good. I feel like I'm pretty close to the car again, so that worked out okay. Got a few more speedy guys. That number 12 is still back there. So he's something to think about. Ooh, we're 13. Don't always get a chance to look at the standings. 13. So, yeah, you know, often look at the standings. I mean, it'll come out in the end, but it will be where I will be. You know. Didn't matter if we're fighting over last place or what. You know, I'm going to be doing the best I can. Feels like I'm seeing somebody on the outside of that corner, but it must just be a tree. The leaves are a little.
1 minute 16.3. That was your box.
So 3 seconds slower than the leader on my fastest lap. So I guess it's not bad. Normally it's much bigger versus a shorter lap. I already got Juho. Uh oh, that guy number 12, he's gone again. So he must be having a mare. I mean, he spun at least 4 times. He passed me, what, once or twice? And then he spun twice more behind me. Alright, Juho is going to give me the next lap. Barely gonna finish this lap, he's gonna get me. Holy mackerel. Yeah, we'll let him go. Again, I'm giving up too much time, but
Left side. Clear, clear,
I promise you I want it to be safe.
17.2.
Trying to take T1 with a super speedy guy behind me is not what I'd call safe. I might get the other guy on the straight to cost me a lot. Yeah, he's gonna get him on the straight, so he won't have to slow down that much, I don't think. Dang it. Oh, he didn't slow down at all. This could be interesting. If you try to let somebody by in a corner, things can happen. He's still in front of him. Wow. There he goes. We've seen a lot of incidents in this final corner, but that looked clean. Ah! I was eager, and I knew he was slowed up by letting the guy pass, but
1:17.4.
time's really fluctuating. Two more fast guys behind. They're not really together. Separated by a few seconds. I don't think I'm going to get John here. He's not making any mistakes. We're too equal in speed to me to get him if he's not making mistakes. And when people come through, they're not putting them off too much either.
Right side, clear heated.
Yeah, I always give up too much on blue flags, but that's fine. At this point, we're resigned to our fate. Two-thirds in. I'm not able to battle John. That means just make sure we bring it home. And we're there in case something happens to somebody. Yeah, there's number 12 in the pits.
1:18.8.
So tired. I lost my voice the other day. That was interesting. I went to talk and oh. Where are we at? P13? Still P13? Yeah, it's typically the early part where things happen. And the late part. Ooh. In the early parts, it's everybody scrunched together, tends to make things happen. And later on, people are really pushing for that, get those final spots, white flag keeping.
1:16.6.
I really love P12, not gonna lie. There were 24 starters, so P12 is the last car in the top half.
Very slow on the right.
Hey! What's going on up there? Man, it's always on this corner too, and it's always scary. Oh, it's back. Because you're like, so on the right, am I going to make this corner and come across somebody? You know, you never know. It's a back marker who doesn't appear. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's car number 24. Holy mackerel. Oh, man, he's really slow. He's super slow. And I'm nearly stopped. And he's all over the place. Come on, dude. Oh, and he's not getting out of my way. Oh, man. And oh, man, we got a faster car.
Left side. Clear, clear.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, 24. That was ridiculous.
1 minute 19.1.
I mean, that was bad. You know, because after that right-hander, I don't know the names of the corners. Fortunately, we don't do Oulton Park, but after that right-hander, where he almost went off twice, I thought, okay, he's gonna let me through, and he is, nope. And then he fits. Let the other guy through, block me, and then fit. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I wasn't gonna get John, but come on. Oh. Now he's really gone. Can't even see him. This is a single split, which means you have the very best drivers and the very worst drivers all on the same track at the same time. You don't often get that in many series on iRacing, but sometimes you do. A lot of the races I've been in, you do, because I race these older cars. Most people like to race the newer cars. But, you know, you got to be cognizant of that. That you're going to have widely varying skill levels between the drivers. Some of them will be super fast. Some of them will be insane. I'm not saying that 24 is insane. I'm just saying sometimes some people.
Left side. All clear on that.
That should be it, hopefully. I don't think Barry will get me. I hope Barry won't get me. But yeah, but I've learned that, you know, you gotta be careful. You don't know what people are gonna do.
1 minute 17.7.
That's one of the main reasons I like having the relative up. I want to see people's numbers. I know some people say they don't want to see people's numbers. You know, you treat everybody the same. That, you know, you're not going to get out of somebody's way just because they're car number one. But you got the highest car number. That means you got the lowest IR. I'm going to be concerned because you know, you can't always trust people. Car number one, I can trust. I can say, hey, car number one, he's earned the right. He knows what he's doing. Car number 50, I don't know. Again, not always, you know, that's a sweeping generalization, but there's something to be aware of. Every fact you get. If you never raced with somebody before, you just got to go by their car number. And then what they do on track. Well, two ahead are fighting. Well, within a second. I think Dylan there had a moment. Yeah, I'm trying, but I'm not gaining on John at all. I was kind of hoping that the two in front, you know, that are very close to each other, if they try to get John at the same time, and John has to really hold up and let him by. or who knows what, but it don't seem to be happening.
2 to go.
Ah, 2 to go. I think 13th is it. I don't know how many people have been left. Fair number of us. Probably gonna be like, maybe like 7 or 8 on the lead lap, third of the field. This is a nice drive. I really like Oulton Park. It's a shame I can't be faster at it. I mean, this particular layout, I think the other ones are mostly for slow cars. They got layouts with a lot of chicanes. Oh, that's Shady. The back marker. I don't need to worry about him.
1 minute 16.6. Get up, my man. Tell him you're on the way.
What? Oh, blue flag. I was like, what's that message? Oh, that's a blue flag message. I don't much care if I pass Shady or not. 2 to go.
Good job, man. Keep hauling out. Start to spot that entrance.
5 laps worth of fuel. Shady's letting me by. Holy mackerel. How's that ever happen? That's how you do it as a back marker. Come on, 24. Shady is, I think he actually has a, what's his number? I can't see what his number is. And he's number 18 and I'm number 19, so he's only slightly better IR than me, which is surprising because he's much faster.
One more time.
But he's obviously had some incidents. But he's normally much faster than me.
1 minute 17.5.
I mean, he fights for wins. Does really well. I think Barry is going to get me. There's a blue flag. Woo! Well, I was going to think about
Clear.
staying ahead, but got a little twist at the end there, kind of put paid to that. If that's the phrase. Somebody got out and walked. P5. Yeah, these guys all ahead, a lap ahead of me don't really matter. Yeah, Dylan's been having a mare, but I've been like, well, it doesn't help me any because he's on the lead lap, so it doesn't matter if I pass him or not. Well, there you go. Not terribly shabby.
Checker flag. Good job on pit road. Did a good job on the track. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cars figured out.
I mean, 13th. Ben there, 9th. Good job, Ben. Ben, top 10. Ben, super speedy today. Yeah, I mean, I knew going in we were going to have trouble there. Between being one-armed and having poor results here. And going for the safe setup, which I got to tell you, felt really good. I'm happy to have it because I was not too... the other setup I had was very scared. And that might have contributed to some other people going off. If they had the same setup or not. I don't know. Some of them did, some of them didn't probably. You know, the setups get around. There's only so many setups, and then some people do their own thing. And like you're supposed to, you get a setup and then you adjust it a little bit to suit your particular driving style. That's probably the best way to do it. But, you know. Oh well. Normally I do a little tinkering, but not today. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm at walking speed here. Where's the, there's my guy. Alright, we're just pitting here.
Guys, cover up your fuel cans, cover everything up, cover up the tires, guns.
It's tired. Congrats, Wanmi. Yeah. Wanmi, you hold those. This is gonna be the same guys all the time. Those guys are great. Oh, you know, everybody on the lead lap did really well. Dylan was the guy at the end who kept spinning. Car number 2, he was up there, but I saw him spin at least twice, so he probably spun more than that. Oh, so tired. Started 21st, had a bunch of stuff at the start. Finished 13th. Car in front of me started right behind me, and right next to me on the grid. Finished 12th. So there you go. Yeah, see, so all the way through 8th, as predicted, all got lapped. Let's look at the start again. Okay, so I purposely slow off the start because people are behind me and I don't want to be involved. So many people today didn't qualify. And it was things are happening. Things are happening. And then who went off, I wonder? Okay, so I missed it. Oh, there you go. Okay. Ian. Okay, yeah. So I thought somebody might have gone. No, it's just Ian just being slow. Really slow. And he got. Cute. Oh, it was John. Oh, he just drove right into him. I mean, admittedly, you don't expect somebody to just go really slow there, but John went right into him. But that's what happens. You just can't go really slow there. That's silly. There's people right behind you. And who was it who went straight here? Somebody went straight on. Mark Roberts? Nope. No, it was the guy behind Mark Roberts. Alex. What do you do? Let's far chase this. He just went too fast. Got a wheel on the grass and kablook. Yeah, once you're in there, he hit hard too, so his car would have been not feeling good after that. So there you go. A little start line shenanigans. It was shocking, and that guy shot off to the left. I wasn't expecting to see that, but things happen. They were ahead of John and I. There's me. See, I was right there, right behind John and the other guy. And then, boop. Who was this coming out of the pits? Who pit started? Mark Axelson. He finished ahead of me too, I believe. He came out of the pits right with me. I'm ahead of several other cars. There are other people behind there. These two started on the grid. And he came out before them. That's crazy. That's why I thought about pit starting. Oh well. Join me next time, The Spear with iRacing. Check out these other videos, and thanks for watching. Woohoo! Hey, I'm pretty happy with that result. Better than I expected. So we'll get them next time.